Hey everyone, I hope you find yourself doing well today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today, we are going to examine which states grew the most over the last decade according to the newly released US Census numbers. Now, these states aren't perfect and may have many flaws, but we are going to focus on why so many have moved to each destination, and you may be surprised by a couple states that made it onto the list as well. But without further ado, let's get started. South Carolina. South Carolina has been attracting many residents over the last decade with their inexpensive cost of living, mild winters, and great beaches. The overall population in the state is now just over 5 million residents. South Carolina has been one of the top 10 fastest growing states several years over the last decade, so it's probably no surprise their population increased by over 10%. Arizona. Now, if you have been paying attention to moving trends, Arizona probably won't surprise you. They have been a popular destination for a handful of years for people moving from both the West Coast and the Midwest. The sun, low cost of living, and mild winters have been a huge vacation draw for years, and now people have decided to call it their home. They have a population of over 7 million in the Grand Canyon state, and they are picking up steam as of late. So, while the sun and mild winters are still there, the low cost of living has definitely started to whittle away. But if you are moving from an expensive place, it still may be worth it. Florida. The state of Florida's population is now at 21.5 million residents, and that is likely to continue increasing. People are moving to Florida to take advantage of the climate, sunshine, and vast entertainment opportunities. Some may choose other states because of natural disasters that can occur, but they have a pretty pleasant climate for most of the year. Florida is usually one of the top 5 most visited states, and many have dreamed of moving here, and it looks like during this decade, many have. One advantage of living in Florida is they don't have a state income tax, but actually, neither does our next state on the list. The state of Washington has grown dramatically over the last decade, and many people moving to the state are choosing the Seattle area in particular. Washington's state population is now over 7.7 million residents. It has been rated as the best state to live in America 2 years in a row by US News. This state is one of the most expensive states in America, but they have pretty good economic conditions, great small towns across the state, good education, and the natural beauty of this state is one of the most impressive in all of the country. Colorado. Now, one state that may argue they have superior natural beauty to Washington is Colorado. The state has over 5.7 million residents, with the eastern part of the state having a much larger population. The state is a dream for those looking to be in a place that offers adventure, natural beauty, and a remote feel across much of the state. While Colorado's cost of living can be spendy, their taxes are fairly reasonable across the state, and many have chosen this state for that reason as well. Nevada. Many who are leaving California are choosing Nevada due to its proximity to Southern California, lower taxes, year-round sunshine, and great entertainment infrastructure. And with this influx of new residents, they are now up to 3.1 million for the state's population. Now, when I say Nevada is growing, it is pretty much exclusively the Vegas and Reno metro areas because of the amount of federally owned land within the state. Nevada is sandwiched between several states with amazing natural beauty, and even has some great spots to check out within the state as well. So, it's really understandable why so many have chosen to call Nevada home. North Dakota. Now, the biggest surprise on the list to me was definitely this one. I didn't see North Dakota as being one of the fastest growing states, but they definitely have some attractive qualities, like they have decent taxes, friendly residents, and good job opportunities. Now, it will be interesting to see if they continue to shut down oil fields and how that might impact the state. But their 2020 population is just under 780,000 residents. North Dakota is a remote state, but if you are looking for a new start, they just may be worth looking into. Texas. Texas has been one of the most popular places that people are moving due to low housing costs, great job opportunities, and lots of cities that are different enough to please many different types of people. Texas is the second most populous state in all of America and sits at just under 30 million residents now. Because the state is so big and has so much opportunity still, they are likely to continue seeing growth throughout the next decade as well. But I would encourage anyone thinking of moving here to check out those property taxes, cause in the cities, they're quite steep. Before we look at the two fastest growing states, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more great content about America and some of the best places within the country. Idaho. Boise used to be a small town with a couple colleges, shopping, and some farms, but now it has grown so much that the state of Idaho has become the second fastest growing state in all of America. The state's population is now just over 1.8 million, and the increase in housing costs in this state is truly unbelievable. Idaho offers many great forests, lakes, farms, and outdoor recreation opportunities that anyone who loves the outdoors will enjoy. But much of the cities are filling up with subdivisions, apartments, and condos. Many locals are now looking to move outside of Boise to other parts of the state. But if you can afford Idaho, there are some amazing places with fantastic people too. Utah. Utah is the winner for the country's fastest growing state. The population is now over 3.2 million, and the concentration of the population growth has occurred along the 15 freeway, spanning from north of Salt Lake all the way down past Provo. Utah has 5 national parks, and this state may have the most unique natural beauty in America. If you are in the cities, you are close still to winter sports, hiking, and maybe even a lake or two. The state has been gaining population because of their great education scores, median incomes, and safety ratings. This state is truly an amazing place, and if you haven't been there, you should at least go visit. So, did any state on this list surprise you? Tell me what you think down below, and make sure to watch the next video playing on the screen for more great content. Thanks so much for watching, and take care.